That's what I'm saying. Get me a show, man. Let's go.
Hey, welcome to the show. I'm the CEO. This is how I go. And it's about to grow. Hey, welcome to the show. I gotta let you know. It's 100 at the door. No seats on the floor. Hey, welcome to the show. Now you know I gotta spaz out. Everybody know this Raylan North style. On the beat I go wild. Keep back, put my feet up in the cloud.
HasBeens Podcast, episode 65, man. It's your boy Can Will back in the building again. Got my friends with me. Most of my friends. We got Nay, Big Ben in the building, the Gotti in the cut. Something going on. Getting phone calls. It's weird. HasBeens Podcast, episode 65. We back in the building again. This is weird. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, we gonna keep it going. We gonna definitely keep it going. We back for a new week. We got a special guest in the building.
What it do?
We got the man, the myth, the legend. Jarvis Smith in the building, man. Smooth skills in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
What's good with you, my guy?
Man, a whole bunch of nothing. Can't complain.
Step in it a little bit.
Whole bunch of nothing. Can't complain.
Okay. So we brought you here. We gonna definitely, we got a lot to talk about. We gonna talk about smooth skills for sure. We gonna uncover Jarvis Smith, man. Not a lot of people know Jarvis Smith, man. We gonna let the world meet Jarvis Smith today. But before that, we gotta do the moment of silence, man.
Got to.
Moment of silence. First off, we gonna do a moment of silence for our one of our crew members, Ant, man. He just lost his grandmother today. So we definitely want to send one up to him and his family, man. We got y'all in our prayers. Also, we going, also to our social media and awareness, man. You got to tap into the social media, man. Wild Card Sports, man, HasBeens Pod. Make sure you push the goddamn button and get us right, man. So go to your favorites. Tripping today.
All of your streaming podcast.
Not that.
What platform?
Facebook, Twitter,
YouTube,
Instagram. Most importantly, YouTube. Wild Card TV. Tap in. We got multiple podcasts up on here now. We got, obviously, the HasBeens Podcast now. And we got Preach with Kev. We got Ballin' coming. I'm gonna intro it today because I've been talking about doing this with Jarvis, and I told him he gonna be the first episode. So I've been talking about this for a while. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go ahead and let people in on what I got going on today too, man. So make sure you tap in, HasBeens Podcast, Wild Card Sports, Wild Card TV, subscribe, like, share, all of that good stuff, man. Moment of silence. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Let's get it, man. So we're gonna get right into it. We got Jarvis, we got Ben, we got Nay. We got a long show, but we got not a lot of time, man. We got to keep it in a tight window. Yeah. So we gonna get straight into it. We got Jarvis in the building, Jarvis Smith to be exact.
What's up, man? What's going on?
I don't like to tell other people's story, but I got to give you the proper intro. Jarvis Smith, man, he one of the founders of Smooth Skills, man, a former defensive back, man, at the Tuskegee University in Jacksonville State. Atlanta native. I get this wrong every time. What high school was it?
Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass High School alum.
Doug.
Big Doug. We got Frederick Douglas. Frederick Douglass.
That's how. Wait, time out.
Frederick.
That's how you know. You ain't ready to be from the city.
Okay, that's cool. I can respect. Okay.
You don't even know the main schools.
Okay, I got more work to do.
Yes.
I got more work to do, but I got this one right. Doug in there.
Yeah.
We there, man. He from the Doug. What?
What's that mascot there?
Astro.
Ooh, that's tough.
Come on, man. Don't do that one.
That's tough.
Black and gold, man.
Ooh, the Astros. Let's do it. I might send my kids to the Doug.
No. Whoa.
No,
Slow down.
we not gonna do
What?
school like.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So weak.
It's kind of rough around the edges, but it's we
Y'all get it.
We getting back though.
Look, depending on the route they decide to take in life, sending them to the Doug might be something the edge they may need.
Hey, they might become the best next rapper out here or something. They go to Doug.
I was about to ask you, who's y'all notable alum?
Man, we got a lot, man. Jamal Lewis,
Okay.
Killer Mike,
Okay.
T.I.
Really?
You got a lot of people, man.
Oh, so y'all can tell by the names what that's at.
A lot of people, bro.
Okay.
Jarvis Hayes.
Jarvis Hayes.
He went to the Wizards first round when Jordan was there. He was the first person he ever picked.
I can't even
Go
think
look
of him right now.
He played at Georgia. He was the
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do know you're talking about.
Jarvis
Yeah,
and Jonas.
Okay. Yeah.
So we got a lot of people.
Okay. The Doug is lit. What high school you went to? Never mind. What am I thinking? What am I thinking?
Come on, bro.
What's wrong with me?
You know.
I know. So let's talk about. So obviously, so your journey from the Doug. Let's talk about how you get from the Doug.
If you don't quit putting the
Doug.
Doug.
I can't say the Doug.
No.
Just
say,
Doug.
Yeah,
Just say Doug.
All right, I got work to do. Okay.
The Doug.
Oh,
Doug.
my
You say Astros or something.
So don't nobody in history said the
we
Doug.
don't say the
Okay.
Doug, bro.
My apologies. My apologies
Hey.
to all former Astros. My fault.
boy
So
said Doug.
take us on your journey from Frederick Douglass High School
Thank you. That's better.
to where you at today. Smooth skills.
Really crazy, man. Really. You know, everybody got a story.
Right.
You know, my story probably ain't no different from nobody else's, bro. You know, I played at Doug 05, graduated in 05. Wide receiver. You know, made plays. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of like the player who gonna play everything. Like, I line up at receiver, quarterback. It's even one time they line me up at cornerback in high school. Just one time, and I got scolded on too, but that's another story. But, you know what I mean? I always approach the game with a big heart, you feel me? Passion.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always felt like people looked at me differently because I was small and I couldn't do nothing like that. So, you know what I mean? I had a lot to prove. That's how I played. So, you know what I'm saying? Coming from Doug, I ended up, you know, I was getting recruited a lot. You know how that recruiting thing go, man.
It's politics.
It's politics. You know, they treat these kids with all these ladders and stuff. So back in the day, we used to be like, boy, if it ain't handwritten, boy, that ain't gonna mean that. You know what I'm saying? So me and my homeboy, we all had a bet. Like, whatever the first letter you get, that's where you gonna go to school at. And the first letter I got was from Notre Dame. But I had done already lost a bet. I said, man, I ain't going. But anyway, long story short, though, man, you know, I ended up not signing on signing day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching them. Yeah, bro, we down there at ESPN Zone, them boys in the newspaper, all that. You know what I'm saying? I ended up not signed it.
RP ESPN Zone.
Yeah, you know about
my
that.
God.
Okay. So,
Okay.
like, I'm in there. I'm really mad. I want to cry and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, a few weeks go by or whatever. You know, coaches had done promised me everything from Mississippi State to Tulane to a lot of coaches, man. So, you know, they ain't fall through with that though. So, eventually, I ended up getting the full scholarship to Jacksonville State. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Went down there. You know. Ended up starting at a position I never played before, except one time at cornerback, you know. And how I got at cornerback is crazy because, you know, I played receiver, did punt return, kick out return, at Doug, all that. So I was doing punt return catches, you know. We were warming up like that. You know, the two people run down, right? So I was catching, I was down, we was in camp. I was playing with the little, the man Gauntlets, that's what they call them, right? I was playing with them, running downfield, checking them. Coach said, Jarvis, go do that again. The next day, boy, they had me in the DB meeting, boy. They you go over here to this meeting. So, you know what I'm saying? After a while, I was like, Coach, I'm not trying to play DB. I need the ball in my hand. Y'all tripping. Like, this how I'm talking. You know me. You know. Now you know what's going on. I'm going to talk junk. So, man, I end up, long story short, end up making plays, first scrimmage at cornerback. You know what I'm saying? It was stuck. First game, got in, fumble recovery, pass breakups, all that type of stuff. So, it was there. You know what I'm saying? Messed up my freshman year. As far as, like, grades-wise, had to sit out as a sophomore. I ended up passing out my class that summertime. Came back, played at Jacksonville State. Then got into a little trouble again after that season. Had to end up going to Tuskegee, which was a good thing. As far as, like, the people and the, you know, the family I was around, like the football team, the organization. But I just didn't like my situation as far as, like the transfer and with the credit hours and stuff like that. Because I had done ran them up at Jacksonville State. I had about 100 credit
Ski
hours.
gang, well, they probably gave you 25.
They gave me 22, I remember.
Oh, Lord.
They gave me 20. I can tell you the exact numbers, bro. I had 96 credit hours when I came to Tuskegee.
And only 22 transfers.
They only transferred 22 credit hours, bro.
I was joking with the 25, and that was close.
That is straight highway robbery.
And get what, though? The classes was named the same. It was just the numbers beside it. And just because Tuskegee a private school, they don't have to accept it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If class codes are not compatible.
So, like,
and
my whole attitude down there, boy, me and my dad almost got to fighting and that. I'm like, Dad, I ain't finna stay down here, man. These folks ain't even got no real locker room in there, man.
Oh, yeah.
And they taking my credit out. Man, I go sit out at Troy. You know what I'm saying? And play the next year because my brother was up there. I just didn't want to sit out. I wanted to play. So the coach at Troy had called Slater down, you know what I'm saying, told me to come down there. You know what I'm saying? Then I already knew Coach Kirby because, you know, he played at Jacksonville State.
Right.
He the one came to recruit me from the jump. Picked me up from school, took me to Ruby Tuesdays, but I should have said that at the beginning, but that's what happened. That's how I got to Jacksonville State and met Coach Kirby, though.
that's crazy.
You
Shout
know
out
what
to
I'm saying?
Kirby, man.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Kirby, real
talk.
good dude, good man.
Is he still at Ski?
No, I don't
him?
think so.
I know Joe gone.
I think Coach Kirby gone to like a high school or something, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think he's like in the Hall of Fame there too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coach Kirby was a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, man, that's that though, man. And you know, I came down to Tuskegee, you know,
Balled out.
you know, I
Ran it up.
you know what I'm saying, and I had to get out of there. I had ran into a little situation with the compliance people there. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't even add my credit. I was up right the next year after that, and I ain't even play. You remember that, right? I had to sit out again. So, you know, Coach Nick had found that out. I passed all my classes, bro, and had to sit out.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? So when Coach Nick found that out, I was up here in Target, you know what I'm saying, working at Target on Camp Creek when they first built it.
Yep.
First built it.
I
was
remember
working at
that.
Target. I had to go get the buckets and stuff. But anyway, Nick called me. He was like, bro, I done found out, bro, these folks done messed up your transcript, bro. You could have been playing the whole time. So I left Target that day and went straight down to Tuskegee.
Get right back to work.
And got right, you know what I'm saying? That was the next year after they done already played. Because, you know, Booby had done played that year. I didn't play. And he came in with me from Jacksonville State.
Yep.
Okay.
So, like, it was
Good
just,
running back. So I don't
yeah.
know if they know about Booby, but
I know Booby.
Yeah,
Okay.
Booby.
He from Mobile, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Booby used to talk that thing. But it just, man, that's just my little journey in football. I definitely enjoyed it, though. But everybody's journey different. That's just my little story. If you ask me who, you know what I'm saying, why I rank myself or who I ever thought I was, I definitely gonna tell you the best. You know what I'm saying? I know I had areas to work in and stuff like that, but as far as like line up, play after play, you gonna get 100% from me, and I'm definitely gonna come, especially when that ball in the air. Oh, that's definitely me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you get done with college. Do you go from college in Tuskegee? Where you go from there?
All right, so after Tuskegee, I went to Troy because I had transferred to Troy. But I ain't even tell you this. In between Jacksonville and Tuskegee, I went to Troy for summer school because my brother was down there, like I told you. So that's when the coach called Slater at Tuskegee.
Gotcha.
right.
So I went back to Troy that was my plan the whole time. Because they accepted most of my credit cards. So when I went to Troy, this was like in 2010, 11 or something like that.
2011.
Yeah, I graduated in the year. You know what I'm saying? So when I went down there, they called my brother Smooth. And they, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because they used to call me Smooth at Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying?
And
that
it's
Tuskegee,
good. That's how I first remember. At first, I didn't even know your name. I just know like they the boy Smooth right there.
You know what I'm saying? So my brother, they used to call him. They call him Smooth in Troy too. So when I get down there, they call me Lil Smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like it's crazy, man. So I just took it to another level as far as like coming up with smooth skills. Like, I mean, I was training anyway, dealing with kids and stuff like that, though. You know what I'm saying? After I graduated from Troy, came home, working at the bank, but I was also coaching. And I was training kids on the side. You know, they mama want me to train them. I train them too. Their daddy want to get a workout in, I train them too. So, like, I just took it to another level as far as that because I wasn't trying to work in no bank for real, man.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't me, bro. Like, I ain't do nothing all my life but play sports, bro.
So was it a moment that you had where, because, you know, for me, I was doing something that I necessarily didn't feel like I was geared towards, and I was, you know, I was working at my version of the bank, and I had a decision where I was just like, you know what, let me chase this dream. What was that moment for you?
Well, for me, it kind of fell in my lap the right way. I was working at Fidelity, and they got bought out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they was doing the layoffs. I never been through none of that, so I ain't even know what was going on and all that type of stuff. So when they was explaining to me what was going on, they was telling me that they was gonna lay me off at the end of the year. So I'm like, okay, cool, man. I can just really go hard at what I've been doing when I leave here. So it just gave me an opportunity to really focus on what I want to do and perfect my craft and training and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because, you know, I mean, I always have a certain expectation for the kids, though, because I feel like they sponges. And I feel like that's my area anyway because they love me. Like, I can go to the park right now, all the kids going, Coach Smooth.
So it was just natural
to
do something with the kids.
Even with kids, they just
They don't know him.
They don't know me. They just gravitate to me, bro. So, you know, I always knew that about myself. So,
Okay.
as far as, like, with that training, I just took it to another level, man. You know, end up running to some good people. You know, we found the gym, opening, and then it's just been going from there, man. Like, you know, people these days, they got to see the grind. They got to see you working. You know what I'm saying? In order for, you know what I'm saying, them to believe in you, which is okay. I'm like that too. I'm not finna invest in that. So, like, now it's just all over the city. Like, everybody know about smooth skills. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already know it's gonna be some good work. They already know I'm gonna be tough on it because I expect more than just skills. You know what I'm saying? I do discipline and.
So let me stop you there because I wanna ask a question. It'll probably lead you into where I think you're going. Explain to us kind of where did, obviously Smooth is your nickname, and you got other people you say that come with you. So explain to us kind of what goes down at Smooth Skills, and because like you said, it's more than just the kids. You do a lot more than just train on, you know, skills. So explain to us kind of what go down there.
I mean, bro, it's a vibe, bro. Like, it's a different vibe. Like, it feel like home.
So many things.
It's just so many different, like, you walk in, you might see a kid and her mom working out together. You might see a group of baseball players working out together. You might see anything, somebody selling smoothies, or, you know what I'm saying? You might see a
group of receivers, boxing.
You might see just a whole vibe.
I know Joe on all the MMA, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know.
So it's just a one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
Where you can come get.
And you don't have no excuses. You can bring your kids.
Right, that's what I was about to say. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You wanna your son play football and you wanna get in shape. You can go one side. You get in your in the ladders
work
and
out together.
Absolutely.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even if they don't want to do that, it's still cool.
Right.
So, like, it's just the vibe we created that a lot of black communities are missing, bro. Cause I remember at one point when I could just run to the gym and play basketball all day, and I know Miss Smith back there, she have some chips for me and a drink if I ain't got nothing. Like, that's just what I'm trying to create.
A village.
Like, man,
We got to get back to it. It's important.
Yeah.
for our
Drop them off. If you got to go to the grocery store and shop for an hour, drop them off. He can sit and wait on you for the next 30 minutes after the workout. We got a basketball goal. He can shoot basketball.
Right.
Do anything. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah, you community building.
yeah,
You feel
you
me?
know what I'm saying? Now, we ain't no babysitters.
Yeah, no, I get what
Let's
you're
be
saying.
Don't
clear.
get it
Yeah,
twisted.
yeah.
Don't be just trying to drop your kids off.
So you can go to the grocery store. That ain't what this is about.
He just explaining,
He
you know.
was just telling a story.
Don't take the kindness for weakness, damn it. Okay.
Not no babysitters, but at the same time, if your child and you got to go and the gym is a part of that, we definitely can help you. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, we personal train, boxing, group classes. We even had yoga nights in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We had like something called recess with all our clients, as far as like we'll make workouts into a game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a vibe, bro. We trying to create, bro, and we is not trying to let go, because it's in the black community. It's on
Okay.
the west side of town, bro.
That's what I was about to say. So let's just take a moment and let everybody know where you can find you at, geographically and on social media is big.
You can either go to Google, man, to put in 24 Fitness Atlanta, or you can put in Smooth Skills Atlanta. All the information come up. We definitely located on 4830 Fulton Industrial Boulevard, right next to Auto Parts Store.
Napa.
Napa.
Yep.
Make that little U-turn.
Made that little
Right
U-turn
there.
Right there. It's in the little garage looking.
Mm-hmm.
2 garage doors. But yes, sir, man. Hey,
What about social media? Where they can find you at on social media?
At Smooth Skills _24 and at Smooth _24.
So the personal smooth _24,
Yep.
smooth skills 24, and the 24 fitness got a page, don't it?
_ at 24 Fitness Atlanta. Yep.
And the 24 fitness, that's the whole,
That's the
umbrella. That's all y'all.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's everybody.
Got you.
So it's a team thing. It's team effort, man. We definitely got a lot to offer.
You got something for them, Nate? I don't want to blast them with my question.
Right. You were taking some of the good questions.
My
but
fault.
It's okay. 'Cause, I already know a lot about it, of course, but
Right.
We all do. We over here acting like we acting brand new right now.
exactly.
We acting
And
brand
you
new.
have to, so that the viewers can get a chance to, get the gist of the business. So
Right.
that's great. And it is in a great location. So that's what I always tell people. It's close to either side, the east or the west. You can come. It's a middle ground, literally.
And
from
it's right off the highway
Douglasville.
for real.
It's right out the highway. You're not going far. And they, like you said, it's one-stop shop. So I was thinking, basically, you already told us what your goal was, which is to make it more of a community center. So do you see yourself getting bigger? Do you want to stay in that area? Do you think you're going to expand anytime soon? Or you think you like your location right now?
See, that was my question too. My next one. So see,
The location I'm in right now, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Just because, I went to high school right up the street.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I can help a lot of people I went to high school with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We comfortable coming that way. So, like, I love the location. Now, as far as expanding, of course, I want to expand. But me, I'm the type of person, like, I don't want to, like, do nothing. I need to have this gym in order to where I wanted to be at before I even think about another gym.
Correct.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like, cause I can't even lie to you. I mean, we not the most organized, but guess what? We got customers, you know what I'm saying, care. So, like, if you got a problem, or if you know what I'm saying, have something
y'all understand.
you can let me know so I can.
Because it's a family
Yeah,
environment.
so I can make it better. You know what I'm saying? I might not agree with you. You know what I'm saying?
But you gonna
it's
try to accommodate.
I can accommodate anything, man, because I just feel like that's what's gonna make everything a success. You see what I'm saying? So
For sure.
So but as far as like expanding, yes, I want more than one gym. We need to have these things in every state. I mean, my picture, I see a bigger picture. You know what I'm saying?
So we talked about, and this was off air when we was talking earlier about kind of training and we'll bring up the Lamar Jackson thing we was talking about where you said that kind of a lot of these kids spend their whole life going to trainers, and then a lot of kids just spend their whole lives being athletic. And so you got this vibe, this place, that you able to implement. Let me take a step back because I missed a part of it. When we spoke about like the lack of skills and these kids growing up with these skill sets, and like you say in the black community, because I feel that, like I remember growing up playing sports, I just remember I didn't see a lot of kids that looked like me receiving that level of individual training.
Right.
When we talk about expanding, where do you see yourself in that line of getting these new young athletes, especially young black athletes, ready to understand, one, you're not going to make it to these college pro levels and succeed if you're not taking it serious at these ages, these young ages, even at this age, single-digit ages?
Man, to me, man, all that depends on the child.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can have a child that love football right now, but in 3 more years, they don't even want to play no more, just off reasons that they have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll never know if that's the main reason or not. So I just look at it like this, bro. Like, you can't coach every child the same. So you can't train every child the same. Mm-hmm. So these kids these days, they are athletic. They are very athletic, but they kind of soft in certain areas. So it's hard for a trainer or a coach like me. When we grew up, boy, you can't show no soft tissue, no soft bone nowhere. Right. So like you got to kind of adjust to the
I think it comes a lot too with the parenting piece too.
Yeah.
Just off the strength that most of these kids don't have no discipline in the household. So it's like you expect me to come in the gym and go 100%, but I can't because I don't give nothing 100% because I want to do it my way. So you know me as an AD, I see that every day, and it's like I know what your goal is. I know where you want to go, but in a leadership position as Jarvis is in right now, as a personal trainer, it's kind of like I can't force you to go 100%. You have to want to go 100%, and we've talked about that a 1,000 times. Yeah. He would get them there.
Because mainly, it's like they live in a reality where like they just feel that if they say something, it's just gonna happen without the work ethic. Just like if I just keep talking about it, I'm gonna be good. I'm just gonna be good. Yeah. But if in reality, if I don't actually go and work at it, then I'm not gonna be as good as I say I am.
Because bro, look, bro, you know how many people put up numbers in rec ball?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know how big that, like, man, so many people put up numbers in rec ball. And them same people that put up them big numbers, they was told that they were so good for so long that they work ethic off the field is not there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay to humble a kid. You can still think they good. You got to play with them, though. You know what I'm saying? So like these days the internet involved now, so you can post them. They getting 1,000 likes and they 6 years old and everybody, boy, all that. Like, man, I could have had a good game back in the day. And my daddy gonna say, boy, you ain't did nothing. What about them 3 layups you missed?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So in my head, I used to be like, I did miss 3 layups. Yeah. Like,
why go harder?
I got to go harder. So now I'm in the gym like, boy, let me perfect this. Now, kid these days, you tell them they good. Oh, I ain't got to go practice. I already know how to do that.
Ooh,
I know how to
I
do
wish
that.
I had a.
I bet you I know how to do that. I bet you I know how to do that. And
Right.
get up there and
And
take so many extra steps, false movements, and all that boogie. You know what I'm saying? Because the fundamentals of the game done went out. Like, the game done changed so much. It done changed so much that you don't have to be good at certain stuff to even make it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The internet, and I definitely think the internet didn't push that because, like I said, you put a fire-ass highlight tape out.
You put a 5, or
That's it.
Or if you run the 40 and don't get me wrong, speed is
Kill.
big
It do
thing.
kill.
But if
But
you don't have the skill to go with
if
it,
you ain't got the skill to go with that 10-3, what that mean, bro?
right?
My technique on top of hard work gonna take me farther than just that speed. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't even just understand that. And then a lot of people don't like in youth football these days, and I'm sure you know, I know I'm talking a lot. In
You
youth
good.
football these days, bro, a lot of people don't understand. Every player got a role. I don't care who your kid is. He can be the 5 kid in the world, but if his role is to be the fullback and block that good linebacker,
He
on
just
that
needs to
next
be the
team,
most 5 fullback.
he need to be that. Stop worrying about why he ain't getting more carries than Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just never understood how parents can not be able to see this and kids can. Like, we're like, the parents are normally older and
know why?
understand like it's a team game and they say it every day,
but you know
and then
why,
don't
though?
want what's up.
I ain't trying to cut
Oh no, you good.
You know why? Because these parents trying to live through their kids.
There you. Oh,
They
you
never-
said it.
They never,
You said
they
it.
never like really been in the situation they kids been in. And they trying to tell them,
Yeah.
like
They don't
some
know
of
what it's
these
like to be
kids-
in them positions, and they just
They kids be way better than what they used to be.
Right.
And now your kid in the situation to make the last shot of the game, and you ain't never been in that situation.
And you yelling from
And
the
you yelling
stands,
from the
distracting
stand.
them.
You distracting him. Like that plays a you know what I'm saying, a factor on the kid, bro. Like,
Because kids get embarrassed too.
Yeah,
And
they-
I know that you can be a witness of my fans. They are
off the hook. You ain't gotta say it.
They loose.
Save face. I'ma say it, they off the fucking chain.
see, so
They be talking bad. I'm thinking like, what if somebody said that to your kid? You be over there ready to lump them up, and they
it's
don't be
crazy.
caring.
And this is
And they
high
forget
school
in the-
basketball.
Yeah,
It's
they
like,
forget in
come
them
on,
moments
these
they
games.
kids, man.
but see, the people like the word competition is different now. Competitive
Oh,
is,
yeah.
is different now. Like, they don't know how to be competitive for real.
That's a
They
good
just know
one.
how to. They don't know how.
So
to,
what could we call that then? Because I would agree that competitiveness definitely looks different.
It's all about. To me, it's all about. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. See, when I was competing, I already knew who I was competing with was good.
right.
I wasn't trying to be out there to, like, if we on the same team, or if we in the same area, I'm not out here trying to be like, I'm not trying to compete with you as far as like trying to show you out if we on the same team. Like,
we
for what?
teammates.
We
We finna
teammates.
get the dub.
don't
Like,
get the W. I'm not trying to like prove my point that I'm better than you, bro.
But
If we on the
Exactly.
same team, bro.
it's
But
crazy.
he need to get them likes on the internet, and he need to
There you
get them
go.
highlights
It's
on the.
social media.
But see,
That-
that's where the competition at. It's like
That's where the
see,
competition.
it's
It ain't on the
Basketball
field no
players
more.
right now, they looking at Mikey and thinking, "Oh, let me go
My
get some
son gotta be
tattoos,
like
get a
that, yeah.
haircut. Let me get all the fly
Yeah.
clothes." No,
The competition on the internet
he's
now.
a gym rat. That boy works out more than most grown men. You get what I'm saying? But they not showing that part. That's the
Right.
part they not showing. And kids are
Well,
so
they do show it. They just
A little
overlook
bit.
that shit. But either way, they just like look right past that shit.
Bro,
Like,
I'm gonna tell you something.
like he
bro.
was always at this point.
Yeah.
It was he has built his game up too.
Bro, Javante Davis is a perfect example of hard work, bro.
mm-hmm.
Wait, any of y'all get a chance, go look up his story, bro. That man got like over 100 and some knockouts growing up, bro.
Right.
Like, he worked hard. They said that man go to the gym every day. He getting them gloves on. He working hard at the crap, bro. That's why he good now. Bro, like, ain't nothing. I don't care if it's a team sport or a one-man show in tennis. bro, you got to work hard at your craft in order to get to where you want to go. And a lot of people don't understand that because of the internet. They think
it's gonna be handed to them.
Yeah, because you get 1,000 likes and the coach from Memphis retweeted your highlights. Oh, you fired now.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, you still LeBron still put in work. Tom Brady still put in work.
That's why I was just about to get around to that.
Put in work.
My boy, shout out to Bradley. He posted this in the chat today, and he said, no training camp. No, he said COVID season, Nick Saban, Alabama win the championship. COVID shortened season, NBA, LeBron win the championship. No training camp, Tom Brady win the championship. Moral of the story, greatness gonna shine through. And that shit there was like, I'm like, you know what? Bro. But it go back to these people, the people who really working on their shit and dedicating, that shit shine through every time.
That article where they were
LeBron not good off retweets.
Exactly.
Brady ain't good off retweets.
He's good off of his work ethic.
Clearly, Brady ain't get to where he got off no retweets. He was, 7th round pick?
You heard what he said.
Or 6th round.
I haven't had sweets in 20 years. That's what Tom Brady said. I ain't had processed foods in forever.
And that's discipline.
That's super
hard
discipline.
work.
That's hard work. It's very hard to do. LeBron, he's spending $1 million to take care of himself a year. Yeah, everybody doesn't have the means to do that, but a lot of them do, and they don't do it. Yep. That's the whole point.
They don't reinvest back into themselves.
And if you ain't got the money to spend $1 million, let's break it down to percentage of his income. He probably only spending 10% of his income on his health.
Right.
People ain't spending 10% of their income on their health. You feel me?
Facts. Bro, I get you, bro. You wouldn't even believe this, bro. I get a lot of kids that come in there that cannot jump rope.
Why you bring this up? I was just talking about this yesterday. I can't jump rope,
bro.
Hey, do school?
I just gave up. It was like gave up shit though.
It's okay, bro. You was in the area where a lot of people could though.
Right.
So if you could jump rope, it's okay. That percentage is small.
You remember in school they used to have like the jump rope heart type shit?
Man, we got.
Well, I can jump rope. I just can't do them speed shits. Them new with the.
Well, bro, as long as you can.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Bro, these kids coming there, they swing and hit I'd be like, Lord,
they
how
have
can you run a touchdown?
hand-eye coordination either.
None of that, bro. It just be
The
bad,
simple things
bro.
as a kid.
That's
I'm gonna put Mike on the spot here because Mike do this a lot. He'll just go watch somebody do something on TV.
Yeah.
And the next day we in the gym, he doing the shit. I'm like, what are you doing? Go work on that. Then come bring that here. Like, and I think that again, we back to the internet.
Hey, they just like back
you see James Harden shooting step backs, and I mean, I used to argue with people about that, and I'd be like, no, it's not easy. Just because you can go out there, hop like him, and shoot a jump at it, them folks work extremely hard.
Oh yeah.
On that muscle memory, and that's not an easy thing he doing. But people just think that's why you see a lot of kids just go out and just do it and just out here jacking up shit,
right?
Just because they see it on TV, and people really work on very specific things in their craft. Going back to the corner three thing we always talk about.
Gotta be set.
You got that's a different shot, and I don't think people like. That's like people really work on that. Like you just think you can go stand in the corner because you can shoot threes, and you don't work on getting your feet set, keeping your feet set in that corner, repetition, being able to catch passes from anywhere, not move that feet. People don't put them long hours in to work on stuff like that.
Yeah, boy.
And at the end of the year, when them numbers come out, them accolades come out, and them championships and them banners get dropped, people got problems. Now they making excuses. Now it's narratives. Now it's politics. No. Cream normally rises to the top, in my opinion.
Man, every time, man, that's like, man, I love me some Lamar Jackson, boy. I love my
Here we
guy,
go.
Dell Shouter. I love him, man. I just feel like you got to have him on the field. You got to figure it out. If you're a coach and you got him, you got to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But on his end, though, he got to figure it out, too. It's a 60-40 thing to me. You can get to whoever you want to get to. You can get 60% to the coach and 40% to Lamar or
Vice versa.
You know what I'm saying? He got to get better. Not saying he cannot throw, but as far as, like, making that pass when he needed, the team need him, and the team having his back and making the play when he need them too, oh, they'll be unstoppable.
And see, I think that's the thing. He needs some pieces.
He needs some pieces.
He definitely
needs some pieces.
Yeah, 'cause they got to come out of
I
that.
feel like
That's
Lamar
coaching.
Jackson has some more receivers. It will be a different story.
I agree.
Now
I agree.
he can perform better. Don't get me wrong. He is too athletic not to be completing passes the way he's not completing the passes. But my thing is, he definitely is missing some major pieces on that team.
Hey, but like we was talking earlier though, like Lamar didn't go to no quarterback. I can't say this for sure, but
Based off what you see.
based off what I see, he ain't go to no quarterback camps and learn how to put that thing on the outside shoulder. He was just doing it at the house because he was fine.
Period.
Yeah.
That's
He
it.
can
But that's
feed
one
fast.
about the speed, though. That's
Yeah.
one
What
of
about
those
now?
players with speed.
Do you think he
that's
probably
really
working
matters.
with a quarterback guy
Oh
now?
yeah, he
For sure.
He better,
What?
I mean,
he
I
got
don't-
to.
Look.
He
You
better
be
be.
surprised about how many of these
It ain't
athletes
Quincy,
don't put
but-
work in.
But
We need my boy
hey, Quincy, he
go
needs
get
you.
that man. Quincy
go get.
could put him in the Super Bowl.
You feel me?
That's what I was gonna segue to that because I was thinking this. I wanted to tweet it earlier, but I ain't feel like wasting. I wanted to ask y'all first. Replace Patrick Mahomes with Lamar Jackson last night.
With the same player.
Just last night. Yeah. So
He still would have lost.
I know. I think that in my head, I think Lamar
would've been
Jackson
closer.
might have been the only quarterback that could have dealt with what Pat Mahomes had to deal with and actually made something happen.
Not if
out
he
of it.
had the same O line.
I don't
know,
think
'cause
they
guess
rush him the same
But
way.
guess what?
I
Guess
don't
what?
think you play him the same way
I was just finna. You took the words out of my
because
mouth. bro.
they just coming dog ass crazy after Pat Mahomes. You got to be a little more disciplined rushing
The
Lamar
game
Jackson.
planning is totally different,
Right.
bro. Like we were talking earlier, Tampa Bay took away all the big plays. They ain't had no big play down the field.
None.
You ain't got to worry about that with Lamar Jackson. You want him to throw it deep. You want that to happen.
Yeah.
Because he not running.
I
If
got
he
stuck on
running-
the
But
run.
that's my point.
If he running, I'm scared.
Tampa Bay defense. If you're running, we stopping you. If you passing, we stop. They were just on another level last night.
I'm
defense
gonna
definitely
force
played
him
well.
to throw. If he beat me with his
Now, that's
arms, then
fact.
he what?
That's fact.
Lamar, salute.
Keep the outside contained. Don't let them get no inside running.
Hey, you got to make these
alley.
passes.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna make a couple of them, but DB, stay down, because it's gonna come.
It's
Now
definitely
Pat
something.
Mahomes,
You can't play him like that.
what he gonna?
He air you out.
It'd have been 31-9 the other way.
Right.
What that man gonna everything out?
So
Speaking
let's-
of-
yeah, I was about to say. So let's get on the Super Bowl. We're gonna
Can
get you
y'all see
into.
my rose eyes?
You're sick.
I feel the same way
ain't
though. I
sick.
can't hate
So
him though. man.
I'm gonna start it off before the
Please,
hating
man.
start. Let me go ahead and start it off the right way, and then let y'all fuck this up. Last night, man, Big Tom. Look, I didn't went from like disliking him to lukewarm for most of his career to like I gotta respect him. Big Tom Brady. He done took a set of misfits to the Super Bowl. They didn't won that thing, and it's at this point for me. This is no longer denying his greatness at the quarterback position. I will go no further than that. I know a lot of people get crazy and get out of their mind and call him the best football player of all time. I don't believe that. But Brady definitely is the greatest quarterback. I think people need to respect him kind of like we look at LeBron as far as team building as well. Because the team was already there. Don't get me wrong. They led the league, and they was one of the top defenses last year as far as defense. I think that's what won the game. But I think Brady brought in the exact pieces he needed to make sure that team won a Super Bowl. And I think it showed all last night. Gronk caught the 2 touchdowns, and AB caught the touchdown in the moment where I felt like that was the moment where you brought AB in for here to do. You needed to play quick, precise route runner that could really do. I just feel like Tom brought in Leonard Fournette.
And I agree.
I feel like that's all Tom.
But
Because Bruce
there's a
Arians
big
didn't even want Antonio
Bro, they
Brown.
had
He
half
went
of
on
them
TV and was
players
like,
last
fuck, bro.
They had half of them players.
Yeah,
They had
absolutely.
all of them. They
The
brought in
defense
3.
was fired before he got there.
But,
Fact.
and they really wasn't that sorry with John.
No, they were 7-9. That's what it's
They
not.
wasn't that sorry.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to believe that I think that team wasn't extremely talented before Tom Brady walked onto that team. That team, I think, if Jameis couldn't, I think that any quarterback, I think you could have put Lamar Jackson on that team, and I think they would have been in the Super Bowl maybe. As talented as they were.
Definitely would have been
and if they would have drafted Tristan Wirfs and that boy off the chain. Yeah. That right tackle they got, left tackle, right tackle. Yeah. And you got an offensive line to protect them. So I think any good quarterback would have done well with that team. But I think Tom Brady is that little sprinkle of chemical X to get you that ring.
He's been winning, and it's just gonna be like a MJ. You're gonna bring a certain tenacity to practice. You're gonna bring a certain character, a certain work ethic, because I'm getting there at 5 a.m. You gonna see me get there at 5 a.m. for 2 weeks, and guess what you gonna start doing? Getting there at 5 a.m. Yeah. So it's like it's all about how the leader leads. But basically, it's the character that the leader has.
So say this for me.
No, I'm not saying that he's none of that. Yeah, he the GOAT of the quarterback position. I would give him that because, I mean, come on. But at the same time,
he ain't even ready to give him that.
At the same time, well, to me, in my lifetime, he is, because who else has been the most winning quarterback? I mean, I can't stand him.
But when we talk about the GOAT, what we just going by rings?
Nah,
I think he got but he that's the thing. He got stats too. He the all-time leader in touchdowns.
I'm just saying stats.
Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. He
was in a good system too. So I mean, that works.
That don't matter.
I know. I'm just saying that it worked. That he got those rings and championships. Like you know what I mean.
The system worked for some people.
Well, the minute he won in Tampa Bay, you can't say the word system.
I'm not taking his touchdown pass.
Can't want me to say Tom Brady is the man so bad, and it's not happening. I'm sorry.
You kind of said it. I can clip it up and make it like
no. But see, it's not happening.
I kind of break it down like this when I like judge players, like attributes, like who do this the best, who do that the best, who do this the best, who do that. Like that's how I go. I can't go by like now. When you get deep in it, now you could talk about he got 7 rings, he did this back to back to back. Now I get it then. Like when you talking about like
overall character, everything.
Aaron Rodgers, I don't think Tom Brady better than Aaron Rodgers.
But I think that could be
as far as
the exception to your rule, because in a sense, like he wasn't the best athlete, he wasn't the best runner, he wasn't the best passer.
But I think
I
think Tom Brady like one of the best like playmakers as far as like getting the ball to his playmakers. Like he do that better than all the quarterbacks. So that attribute is, I put him up there above everybody.
That's real.
But as far as like throwing and
if you were just evaluating the quarterback and you just stripped them of all their accolades and you just looked at them for all of their skills, Tom Brady's still
but I judge
not the
players
best.
Like that. I can't go no deeper than that, bro. Unless
I'm with you.
Unless it just get that deep.
That just mean you ain't with the bullshit. You ain't interested in getting into all the other bullshit. You just looking at the talent at hand.
Yeah.
That's not even
fair.
really bullshit. He just not looking at the titles.
The titles.
And that's my biggest thing. Is like everybody's like, oh, Tom Brady. He went to another team. Tom Brady. It's like, okay, we get it. He went there, but it's other quarterbacks.
I think Patrick Mahomes still. I would. If I had to draft a quarterback right now, knowing Tom Brady got 7 championships, I'm still drafting Pat Mahomes.
Period.
I'm still taking Aaron Rodgers before him. I'm still
like we've always said, his style of quarterbacking is out of style.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him right now anyway.
Man,
him, Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, all of y'all. It's time. If you ain't running out the pocket, I don't want you. Period. I'm sick of Matt Ryan. God.
Yeah,
so you want
that pro style shit dead. That shit
I just think the pro style is changing
these days.
So the prototype for a pro style quarterback is no longer this big, tall, slow ass motherfucker. Nah, you need a guy who gonna get out here and gonna be able to.
Look though,
what up?
Tom Brady kind of good at sliding in the pocket and stuff like that. So to me, it depends on what you got around you. Like Tom Brady
has a great offensive line.
He can get the ball out his hand quick. He can get the ball out his hand quick and not worry about nothing.
That is true.
See what I'm saying? So he's smart. So like if you saying the smarter quarterback, he up there. If you saying like who gonna execute their plays and gonna do everything the right way, he up there. You know what I'm saying? But if you talking about like If you say who gonna break down your defense, gonna pick you apart, he up there.
He just not athletic.
It's
not even athletic. I get where you going. It's just he's not the most accurate thrower of the ball. He don't have the strongest arm.
Yeah,
nothing's gonna blow you away about his
real
talent.
It's almost like it's just real simple football.
I think that to me that's even more. That's what's even more impressive about him in a sport that's dominated by athleticism and all these 40 times and all the shit we discussed earlier. He defied all of that and like pretty much beat people with his mind.
But that's why most people be like, man, how the hell Tom Brady? Like,
that's why motherfuckers don't like him right there.
Because he outsmarts you.
He look like this, but when he doing this, like how? Then we be like, LeBron look like this, and why he ain't?
I know one thing about Brady. I told him, I said, one thing I know in this Super Bowl, Brady is not going to put that ball in harm's way.
No.
He not going to put it in harm's way. He know, he reading the same shit. He looking at the same shit.
If he put it in harm's way and Honey Badger, that was your interception. I don't care what I don't care what he say, you say, that was an interception. Period. So yeah, you put the ball in harm's way, but you had what's the ref name? Her first time reffing.
I knew. Hey, look. Somebody. Who was that? I tweeted it. I can't remember. He warned me about this. He said, I tweeted, that's dope that this lady getting the opportunity to coach ref the Super Bowl. And somebody said, no, the fuck it ain't. And I thought he was finna trip. And he said, because if Tom Brady win, they gonna blame. If she was in the way of, it's gonna be a YouTube video come out in a few days. And oh my God.
And her son named Brady too. Man, get out.
See? And
get
it's gonna be
here.
Nay gonna produce it. The YouTube video gonna be secretly produced by Nay. And he
was born right after the Super Bowl he won. Get out of here, man. I don't wanna hear that.
See, look.
I don't want to hear that, man.
See,
at the end of the day.
Conspiracy theorists lose their mind, and they go have you convinced that this woman was out here.
She was
working for Brady.
And we talking about AB. We love AB got a Super Bowl, but you got your touchdown right after them 3 back-to-back penalties.
But see, I look at that like this. Even after that, though, Kansas City could have tackled him. They could have made a play on the ball or something like that, like. So, like, conspiracy theories, I laugh. Because I just look at it like this. I look at it like this, though, Nate. I don't see nobody who worked hard to go and blow something. I can't imagine.
I don't think they was that humble.
I
really don't think
with the balls, we just go, let that go. That's gone, too.
That's why.
It was investigated.
But he in a whole new situation.
It's true. It's not.
But you see what I'm saying?
You telling the truth, though.
Y'all just saying, oh, we not going to. If anybody else did that, they would have been blackballed for the rest of their NFL career.
Yes, you are correct.
Including Drew Brees.
You are correct.
I agree. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying.
But it didn't. I get what you're saying.
Y'all be trying to make the man perfect. No,
he's not
bro.
Perfect.
The man is a cheater.
He's not perfect. But I think everybody cheats. That's just the thing. If you want to look, if you subscribe to the idea that
everybody ain't got 7 rings.
That breaking the rules of cheating week in and week out. Coaches spend their entire week trying to break the rules.
Bro,
figure out how to.
You know where the rule change come from?
Ooh.
Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, the Brady rule.
It's not.
You forgot.
See,
the only thing Tom Brady did.
They only changed that, I can't knock it, but at the end of the day, if you want it, I can support that, but I can also see the other side too. So
I see both sides.
Bro, they got the Brady rule.
Period.
That's just like in basketball, they be feeling like they cheating for LeBron. Cause he dip that shoulder, they can't do that to him, they get out. Boom. Man, you just seen it, man, push me, man.
But you can't touch me. I'm in the motion. That what you just said, right?
But see, Brady got a whole rule cause they supposed to lost that game too.
Yeah.
They supposed to lost that game. It was Oakland? Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Bro, that was a
what
change.
You saying?
Nobody gave a fuck about Tom Brady at that time.
Man, please.
He hadn't won a Super Bowl yet.
Nah, that was
What?
So
did you hear us? They worship that man in Boston.
Not at that time when that happened.
I never know Tom Brady not being Tom Brady.
Thank you. Ever.
That's the year where Drew Bledsoe got hurt. He took over.
Came in
that was his first year. Nobody wasn't. Yeah,
I gotta do some more research.
He won a Super Bowl his rookie year. Oh, not his rookie year, but whenever he.
No, Drew Bledsoe had took them to the Super Bowl.
Well, that was against Green Bay in like '97. That was like '97 whenever Green Bay won, Green Bay beat Drew Bledsoe and the Patriots.
I got
you. Yeah, but Tom Brady first. Whenever he won a Super Bowl that year, and that was the Tuck Rule year. That was the Tuck Rule year, so nobody gave a fuck about Brady.
That's a lot of BS, bro.
That might have been where the BS started, but shit, he won a Super Bowl before he was a household name.
He was,
and then now he got one of the back end away from the. He might have been cheating for all them rings in what you call. But I know for certain he got one before he was a household name, and I know he got one when he got away from the cheating organization. So this mother got more rings than most teams still got, and we could take the cheating ones out.
That's fine. Then he wants to go.
All right, we can go back to Joe Montana then.
Okay.
I can't call him a cheater, but
that's what I said. I
always be like, damn, that is true.
The football thing, is the only thing he did that I would flat out look at like Tom Brady cheated. Because yes, it's against the rules to deflate the football.
What about the camera situation?
He was a Trump supporter.
That's the part where I say that each week each week, he cheated by association. Just like anybody on the Houston Astros who knew what you think you sit in the batter's box, you gonna tell your coach to not tell you what pitch coming? Or not accept that information?
Bro, they were sending the signal from center field. They had somebody in the outfield reading their sign, sending it in or something like that.
See how he getting brainwashed already?
Yeah,
I ain't brainwashed. I figured.
That's cheating, bro.
Just like you say, you sure that Lamar Jackson ain't go to no trainer. I'm certain that every team in the NFL got people film, use people film, steal film, do whatever it take, cheat, and all that shit. And honestly, Eric Mangini, punk ass, was mad because he lost the football game and he knew they was doing it. Let me go tell on Bill. That's really what, because I think everybody does. Just like even with the Astros.
If everybody did it, everybody would have got in trouble.
I don't think people took it as deep as the Astros took it, but I think everybody, even in Major League, they steal signs. They doing all type of shit in real time.
Mess you up right here.
What's up?
Why the Falcons ain't win?
They just sorry as fuck.
No.
Why
we didn't win?
That ain't enough.
Why we didn't win?
Man, they did.
We must have cheated on the wrong test.
They thought Tom Brady was gonna retire.
We cheated on the wrong test.
But I think that's the point.
Brady was gonna retire.
Do you not think, especially by week, let's say week 10, week 13, in that frame of any season, don't you think every team in the NFL know exactly what you about to run when you do certain things because they done already compiled enough film? So by the time you get to the Super Bowl, you can add some new plays, but you still running 80% of the shit that you ran all year.
We lost the playbook. That's what Doug
they did. It was a playbook loss.
But look though, Cam. See, that's a lot of stuff people don't know, bro. That's why it's good coaches, OCs, and okay OCs and bad okay.
Dan Quinn was already
Guess
out
what?
There.
What you just said, bro. You said you pretty sure coaches done call 80% of their plays during the season. No. Get what? We're going to execute these 4-5 plays in different formations. And then when it get close to the end of the year, that's why you see more trick plays at the end of the year when you don't even have to see them.
And they've been practicing them all year.
They practicing them all year just so when the playoff come, they got something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so many plays we never ran, bro.
It was running them in practice.
Bother the fuck out of you probably all year.
No, not really, because guess what,
knew.
bro? If you execute, it don't matter what plays you call. If every person get they block and catch they passes or run they route and get they spacing like it, I don't care what the defense doing.
Right.
If I execute
I'm play with work.
You can't stop execution. If that shit didn't work, bro, that means somebody messed up somewhere.
But to me, by saying that, even more reason why having a fucking somebody plays don't matter. You got to still execute. That's why the Falcons lost.
It matters as far as game plan. And
I'm talking shit.
So like, if I beat you 1-on-1, that's just DNA. Cam, tighten up. Or smooth, tighten up. But if I beat you and then the safety got inside, then he get here and he just run straight through here and go, hey, man, that like
the hell going on here?
They ain't fight like that. They just execute and we messed up. That's just like what happened to Kansas City on some plays.
Mm-hmm.
They can make all them plays, bro. They just didn't execute better than Tampa Bay on that play. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of that got to do with, like I say, bro, OC's don't call out. They might have about 10 plays. They'll break it down 37 plays and 31 plays and 4th and 10 plays, 4th and 20 plays. They'll break it down like that, bro. And they'll take all them plays, bro. If they don't never have to call them, they will not call them, bro, just because of that.
Okay.
And just because people going to game plan for that. Oh, I remember when they ran this because okay, so when they run this, when y'all see this, they do stuff just.
And then they run some shit they've been practicing every week.
Why you think they had done work when Boise State did it? The little thing and he passed it to him. And you remember that?
Yeah, because they had lured you to sleep probably. So
they've been practicing on that play. I guarantee you they practice on that play at least 10 weeks ahead of time. Never ran it until that was the right time. You never know.
Just the right time. Exactly. And I'm not saying, let me set the record straight, because I'm definitely not saying that those back-to-back penalty calls were the whole game. Kansas City played terrible. They didn't score in the second half. They didn't get in the end zone at all. That's not Kansas City play. We totally get that part. But like Jarvis was saying before the show started, it's all about momentum. If they would have got one of those calls, one of them turnovers, we don't know what was going to happen. You don't know if Honey Badger was going to take that thing back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody called, no. It's hella flags on the field. Right. It's like, stop them. It's like, come on.
Yeah, and that just killed
you.
Like you say, that killed that momentum. Like
you killed my confidence. I don't even want to play. Now Tom Brady saying, you don't know what Tom Brady's saying to the kid. For him to be that heated, as much as all the younger boys love Tom Brady, he had to say something to get under Tyrann Mathieu.
I want to know. I want to know what went down.
For him to be that heated, he had to say something disrespectful. For him to be doing all
I ain't never seen Tom chase after nobody like that. So I think it'll come out. I think Honey Badger gonna let that out.
What you thought it was? I couldn't believe that. Oh, you thought I was sorry?
Right. Come on, it's a lot to it. All I'm saying is politics is definitely 45% of NFL football game. Period. Every week.
Big fact.
Maybe I need to stop being so pure and just start accepting some of the. I'm gonna accept 5% of the conspiracy.
But I'm like that though, Cam.
Yeah, you just gotta watch it. You just gotta watch it and see.
I definitely understand, but at the same time, since I was a player, I just can't see me doing something to jeopardize my team, and I done practice hard for 8 years.
Yeah, they done this all. I don't think that dude intentionally. It was in the writings on the wall that this guy gonna bonehead line up off sides.
I felt that way up until the Falcons played.
All this stuff coming from people that's working hard.
I literally felt that way.
What that mean?
I can tell that some people might not be with whatever they were told.
Now, based off of how America has been built and operated, I wouldn't be surprised if anything was not what I expected or I see.
That's all I'm saying. We're talking about our country is fraudulent, period. Okay? Right. So I'm just my whole point is we're talking about some people. They've been point shaving since before I was born. And these the same hard working athletes that we talk about right now. So it's like, y'all, money talk. I don't care how good you is. Yeah. Cut me a check. I'll take the L.
Speaking of cutting a check, I gotta route y'all somewhere. Y'all bet on sports? Like
sometimes.
Not the gambling with the homeboy.
Yeah, my homeboy don't do all that online stuff.
So that's the new way. That's where the world is going.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, I'll stand on this hill by myself right now. I honestly think that sports betting is probably just as lucrative as the stock market.
It is.
As far as the ability to make quick profits.
Now that, yes, you're correct.
Because I'm in the stocks, I'm more of a day trader in that
That's
anyway.
with your homeboy too, though.
Who?
Boy, do you know how much they be betting on these games?
Right, 1 to 10K.
Bro.
Oh, I got to get some new homeboys then.
Yeah.
Boy, hey,
That
listen.
little money.
It ain't even got to be no NFL game.
Them boys
It
want.
can be a youth football game.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, my homeboys, they're hard to get. It's hard to get a $20 bet out of these suckers.
Yeah, you need some new friends.
I just told you I had a such bet that all three of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna come hang. Look, Jarvis, we ain't hung out in a while. I need to come hang with Jarvis more, man. I need to get them type of bet.
Like, boy, look, boy, they be betting, boy.
So,
They be betting.
with the betting, do y'all think that sports betting, just like, we talked about the internet, is that impacting sports? Because you talking about sports point shavers and now the ability to bet on pretty much every aspect of the game. Because I remember it was one bet in particular that I literally latched on to. Because I was playing Warzone with one of my guys, and he was talking about he was putting 1,000 down on it was gonna be more than 14 points scored in the first quarter. And I was like, hell no. I was like, hell no, don't do it. But you go back and you think about the things you say. Do you think that sports, like when you get that into the nitty gritty, because even like you look at fantasy football, and I'm trying to get to the point, but you look at fantasy football, like that directly does impact, like we see it every year impact like decisions players make on the field. Do you think that how sports betting will become so commonplace and now you can open apps, not in the state of Georgia, but you can open apps now and literally bet on these things? I'm talking about who will score the first point. Another one was the first kickoff, and I think a lot of people lost money on this. Was the first kickoff be a touchback, or would they run it back any other result? Like it's so many things you can bet on. Yeah. And like you say, like with it being that way.
Yeah, and I see what you're saying. Like it can be.
Sports betting has saturated
sports
for so long.
Facts.
It's only going to get worse because of technology. So I won't say that it would get too bad because they can't let it get out of hand. But I feel like it's going to be at that same percentage, but at a higher level.
But that's why,
if that makes sense.
They just gotta go. They don't have to be sneakier the way they do it, because you got to think, us as consumers, we're watching the game as us. We see the game different. You gonna watch it as a sports fan,
and you watch it for your bets.
Yes, and you watch exactly.
Guess what? We can do that. Why you think LeBron don't go on the internet in the playoffs? Why you think Tom Brady don't do so? Bro, because it gonna mess. If me, I look at it like this, bro. If I'm a receiver, bro, and I see something right or something come across the screen, I see two commentators like they arguing. They were like, "I bet you such and such that Jarvis Smith had 5 catches, 120 yards." So when I go in the game,
you got 5 catches in your head. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Instead of playing my role for this game, I'm like I'm all messed up.
All right.
So that's why people like LeBron don't watch Sports Center and Tom Brady and them. They don't. They trying to stay focused.
All I watch is NBA Hard Classics.
See what I'm saying?
All old games. On replay, on air TV in the house. That's what he said.
It help them stay focused.
In the playoff.
Because it mess with you, bro. I don't care who you is.
I believe, because it would bother me.
Yeah.
I'm on here fantasy football. I look at my Twitter mentions because I ain't got no catches today and they talking shit to me. I wake up Monday morning, everybody talking shit to me. I go into the coaches meeting, I cuss the coach out because they ain't throw no my way.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Like, what if Lamar Jackson homeboy text him like, "Hey, bro, I got $2,000 bet on you, bro. You can't lose, bro. You lose, bro. Did my last I done put up."
And that's definitely going on.
You like, hey, bro. Like,
you feel like
shouldn't even be betting anyway.
Kodak putting his last 5 down for Lamar, man.
Nah, you can't do that. Don't say that. If you're going to do it, don't say it, because if Lamar see it, he going to feel like
pressure.
Even if it's a little
pressure,
bit.
but you got to be disciplined. But at the same time, bro, I don't care who you is. It's going through your head.
All right.
You might do it, and you might be like, phew. Let me focus on the W now.
LaMelo just hit 7 threes.
Ain't playing no
Momentum.
You like him?
Momentum.
How you feel about LaMelo?
Momentum.
You love him?
I'm finna call LaMelo Momentum.
That's it?
Because he going to thrive off momentum. If it ain't no momentum, he ain't finna create it.
Not yet. I feel like it's coming, though.
Okay.
I just think it over with.
For LaMelo?
Oh, you said Lil Melo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Lil Melo.
Carmelo.
No.
That's why when I heard the answer.
Wait. When he said that, I said, wait. No.
Look, I was gonna let him talk and see where he was gonna go with this.
No. I like LaMelo. LaMelo is the truth.
Yeah.
I'm like, it ran out. What you mean? He just got. I know if you over here trying to get me to save, I gotta wait for Cam Reddish. I know you better not have no damn.
Nah, I like LaMelo. Boy, LaMelo, boy.
He nice.
Yeah, he just hit 7 threes tonight.
That little dude smooth, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad. Hey, look. I'm glad he got that somebody got injured in front of him and they got him in that starting lineup now.
Who hurt?
I think Rozier got hurt.
Yeah,
and
he back though.
He back, but you can't take LaMelo out the starting lineup now.
You ain't taking Rozier out of it.
So who coming out of it?
Not neither one of them.
What about Devontae Graham?
My boy started and he on my fantasy lineup. I need you to pipe all the way down.
See,
Thank
maybe
you.
having. I gotta catch you. I'm gonna talk to you about baseball because then you don't play fantasy baseball.
No, I don't. But I still know baseball.
That's why I say you be invested too heavily. You need Rozier to start.
But you can start on LaMelo and Rozier.
You can, but Devontae Graham also starting though, or is he back to the bench?
No, Rozier starting so.
But get what though? These days you can start 2 point guards. LaMelo 6'7", man.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you ain't good. You good.
Last thing before we get up out of here, because we gotta get up out of here. All-Star game.
In the A.
It's in the A. Y'all city.
Boy.
Thanks for saying y'all.
Yeah, look, I've committed myself to doing the proper things to be granted my street credibility in Atlanta, man. And you say I'm a couple years out. I need to learn more.
More than a couple talking about
The dog.
Boy.
Look, you gotta let me.
Top 4 high school right now.
Top 4, like, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mays,
Okay.
Doug,
Okay.
SWAT. I mean.
We're not in that. We're private school. I'm talking about.
No, I'm going. Okay, I'll take y'all out.
Yeah. So you're not ready. Okay?
I ain't ready.
Bro, you don't know about
Westlake.
Westlake.
I should have. That's Cam Newton school, ain't it? Yeah, I knew that one.
Well, that's kind of
That's it.
South Fulton now.
It is.
Yeah,
I know a lot more of the Gwinnett schools, honestly, than I do.
See, the city schools is like Washington, Dub, Mays, Thera.
Yeah, I don't know none of them actually.
Yeah, like, cause it ain't like it used to be.
Yeah, it ain't.
You know,
I think I heard it there.
You got Carver.
Carver Sports so trash now. It's ridiculous.
North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? It's
I know. Is Southwest DeKalb? Is that
no,
count?
that's not a city school.
Okay, because I know somebody went there.
In the cab,
Okay, so Fulton is the only. That's what counts.
basically.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I got a lot to learn here. I got a lot to learn, but
It get complicated, bro.
I see.
Get complicated.
And I realized though that a lot that the real Atlanta is actually more the shit that people consider the hood than it is the shit that people consider the nice shit.
Like y'all be talking.
I'm starting to notice that.
Bro, I did not go to Buckhead or until I was in like 18 or 19. You laugh.
Really?
Like, what? I'm dead serious, bro. I didn't go Camp Creek area.
But that was far though, huh?
Well, you know,
I didn't know nothing about 400 and all that, bro. I stayed inside of 285. The farthest I went on the east side was like Columbia Drive. Cause my grandmama stayed over there. See, we stayed in Hateville, Cleveland Avenue area. Right? And then I went to school in the west side area. So I knew more people Cleveland Avenue on to the west side. You know what I mean? My mama from the east side. So, like, that's the farthest I ever went. Like, Stonecrest, I never go out there, bro. That's, like, out of town to me.
it is out of town.
Like,
That's out of town for me.
Now, where you at right now, my daddy grew up over here, Boulevard.
Word.
Like, the city.
Yeah, I told you I love it, man. You know what I mean?
Moreland Boulevard, you know what I'm saying? All that, go around Candyville.
Right, my daddy grew up by
You know what I'm
Morehouse.
saying? All
Fifth
that.
Street.
Really?
Yeah. So
all that like.
That's Washington.
That's the part. That's why I say y'all need to.
They don't even say
y'all
Washington.
need to speed up my credentials because I've committed. I love this part of it, man. So y'all got to speed my credentials up, man.
Metropolitan, you know.
Yeah, that's where I be at, man. Come on, man. Middle finger zone 6, man. That's where I be at, man.
No.
I be over on Moreland, man.
You gotta stop.
First of all, he said metropolitan.
Well, I'm talking about where I be
not
at.
in the zone 6.
Well, he named a bunch of places around here too. But I know what I'm talking about as far as metropolitan.
This really East Atlanta. It really ain't zone. I mean, I really don't know how it go, but to me, this ain't zone 6. To me,
this is definitely
East
not
Atlanta.
zone 6 yet. But
So where it started? So it don't start at that sign on Moreland?
Zone 6 started Kendall Road.
Yeah,
For real?
Maybe Gresham.
I say, but I'm not East Sider, so they might say something differently.
So the East Atlanta sign, that was also, see, I'm learning. See.
East Atlanta is not the east side.
So when I first, because you remember,
it's not Decatur.
when I first got to Tuskegee in 08, when I first got to Tuskegee in 08, that was like, I think that was when Atlanta was really taking over like hip hop already. And so everybody was proud to be from Atlanta, especially Zone 6.
To Gucci, man,
right.
And OJ the Juice,
and
man.
And Gucci from Alabama.
But either way, he was saying East Atlanta Zone 6, right? So when you see that sign that say welcome to East Atlanta, you just expect.
But you see that sign where? Moreland, right?
Moreland, right there.
But that's East Atlanta. If you go on, it changes to Decatur, DeKalb. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now Moreland might be zone 6. I don't quote me on that. But I'm just saying we feel like zone 6 is Decatur.
A little further.
Yeah, Decatur. When you say Decatur, I think zone 6. Now East Atlanta, like Moreland, I don't think that's zone 6.
That's just some city shit.
I just think
that's the city.
Part of the city. Right. On the east side of the city. Like Northside Drive, that's a part of the city on the west side of town. You feel me? You go on back.
Fuck north side. I done got my car broke in a couple times over there, man.
Cause you in the city, Vine City and all that, man. Come on, bro. Bankhead, all that right there. Hollywood.
It don't even matter what part of north side you don't feel like. I done got my shit broke into on the very tip by Howard Mill, and they done hit me over there like you say down by Vine City, man.
Then they got them scooters now. They didn't.
They didn't.
They don't even know it though. That's all I'm like, boy.
They need to get them scooters out there.
Look, you know, I ain't gonna got no name. We had some real street niggas at Tuskegee from Atlanta that was on that stealing shit, boy. Be walking regular. That had this stole everybody's stuff out of the bio parking lot. You ain't even know it.
They crazy.
Knocking on my back though, man, with a handful of stuff.
Y'all Atlanta folks. That's the one thing about Atlanta, boy. You don't pay attention and protect your shit. You'll get took out here, man.
Period.
You will get took.
They keep your car empty.
And they done got so crazy in Atlanta. They'll take your shit right from you. You'll fuck around and give it to them because they taking you like that now.
Oh yeah. You get out the car and pump some gas, they gonna crawl through the passenger seat and
take your
hop
whole
over
car.
and take your car. Cause you know when some more people don't even cut their car.
Yeah, I watched.
Up beside you.
I learned that. I moved to Atlanta in 2014, and in my second week here, I was off Virginia Ave at I think it was a Chevron right there.
Over there.
I be everywhere, man. Right off.
Thought you was so
right
green.
off the expressway, 85.
Yeah, right off the expressway. And I remember I was looking for my mama a newspaper. I never forget. And she was like, grab me a newspaper because she liked to read the Atlanta paper. And I watched this lady get out the car. And man, she got out of the car, and before she could even turn her back, she ain't turn it off. Before she could turn her back, she didn't even get the door closed. She was getting ready to close, but she had her back turned. They had already popped the door back open, was in it, and he was driving off before she realized what happened. I said, oh, shit, it go down out here. Look, I said, we not in Kansas anymore. Yeah. I like that car. I bet she, and if she, like, I'm sure they like, if she leave it on, it's gone. Yeah. I learned my lesson real quick, and I ain't had to learn it from nobody. I ain't had to learn it from personal experience. Right. So it go down out here, man. But look, the All-Star game real quick before we get out of here. How y'all feel about it? One, being in your city on such short notice and in this quarantine, man.
It's about to be.
First of all, it's hard to even think about it. Yeah, anyway, I was about to say
this is about to make it on 100,000.
Yes,
okay,
Lord.
Grady still don't have no room for nothing. Okay, they still serving patients in the hallway. Okay, we got what is it, Crawford Lawn? Well, Piedmont. Sorry, I'm used to calling it Crawford Lawn. But Piedmont, same thing. We don't have room for none of this at all, for real. I'm like, it's like, but
we
at the same time, it's a catch-22. So it's like, we've been open this whole time. Don't get me wrong. A lot of my friends been out every weekend. They ain't never had corona. But at the same time, it's like we're putting our superstars at the forefront of being.
I think they can opt out though. I think they can opt out, but I get the total point, because who would opt out, especially people who like
are gonna allow that many people in the ring. They're only allowing 10% at regular games
right now.
So I don't think that they're gonna allow.
Well, shit, they letting damn Karen get right on the sideline. They might as well let the whole people.
Facts.
I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand what they doing.
The season ticket holders that night only get in the game. Remember, I told you that because I had multiple friends buy tickets for that game because they had them on sale for 2 days, and then none of them got into the game.
Well, shit, move them 3, 4, 5 rows back.
I'm so not in tune with the COVID season and nothing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You just focused on your shit.
I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of it too, because I got a lot of content I need to get out here and do. And I need to get back to work.
And it's just, I don't understand, but okay, I'm gonna listen. At the end of the day,
like I've explained, and I'm not gonna go in depth, but every large virus is for big pharma. They need to make a lot of money. So when everything comes out, when swine flu, all of that stuff, you had to make a vaccine. That vaccine costs money. That vaccine made big pharma $3.2 billion. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They making this vaccine right now. People doing whatever it take to get the vaccine to go back to work, because they're about to make you get the vaccine to do anything. Travel, work.
Shit.
So my job, though, they ain't gonna
make Big Smooth get it.
I'm not doing it.
Huh?
They ain't gonna make
my job.
my
job sent out an email saying like they wasn't gonna force it. But they was like, because we contractors for another employer, they're like, if they say they have to, and then
you have to.
And like thank God I'm self-employed now.
And you don't have to have a vaccine right now to travel, but right now what you have to do is get tested in other countries before you come back here. I'm not even comfortable doing that, honestly, because you don't know if these swabs already have the COVID on. You don't know none of this, in which I feel like they have been contaminating, especially the black community, from testing us with the free COVID test. If it's free, don't go. Go pay for it. Because most of the time, listen, it's all, don't get me started. Okay. But anyway.
Okay.
We'll talk about that out there.
Right. Let me just real quick throw some sneakers in, because it is some sneakers that people been
I was going to talk to you. I was watching
weekend.
Yachty Sneaker Closet. It's crazy.
Y'all know it's Valentine's Day weekend, so you got to get your shoes up. I think Wednesday they got some new Yeezys coming out. I'm not a big fan of the 500 highs, but you got your eclectic people that really love Yeezy. So those come out Wednesday. You got blazers on Thursday. Now, women, it's some crazy blazer colorways. And if you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on those shoes, get you some blazers. It's a classic shoe. They look cute on women. Those come out, they like $100. But a whole bunch of colorways like leopard, denim, all of that. So that's Thursday. Then you got Carmine 6s. Everybody blowing me up about these Carmines. They are coming out. Do not hit me up. I am not the plug. Huh?
They Saturday.
On Saturday, $200. Their general release.
They
so,
$200.
Oh yeah, they done took it. They done snuck that
they're
thing
$10
up.
in there. Yeah.
Snuck it up. Okay. Because even the ones $200.
What?
Yeah, it's the neutral grade 85 ones also dropped this weekend.
That's not the normal price though, right? That's just.
I don't know. I
if
think
they take the ones of the
160
from 165, I'm gonna be a little upset.
Well, once they been on 165, they 180. I meant 170.
Yes, I meant 170. That's what I meant.
So I think if they took the Jordans up 200, they're probably gonna sneak them up too, because they're commodity. Everybody wants them. So if they are in high demand, of course I'm gonna knock that $10 up so I can get another.
Don't worry about it. I'm about to be like these white kids out here wearing them dusty ass white Air Force Ones.
Hey,
I'm about to be
Air Force One $100 too now.
Jarvis gonna kill me. I could pull up on him in some dusty white Air Force One. I feel like he gonna roast me, man.
You green, you pull up with some dusty whites.
Wow, that's the new style.
Don't do it.
That's
Don't
the new
do it.
style, bro.
Not no Air Force
You be
One.
seeing
You
it.
can get some
You ain't been seeing it?
some dusty shell toes or some chucks or something, but not no forces.
Don't do
They've
it.
been doing it with the forces, man.
No.
Wow.
I be in Pond City Market, boy. Them folks.
Exactly. It be
look,
black people?
They be
Exactly.
They be in there like this. They be in there
Putting the crease in it.
doing calf raises in the forces when they first get.
Do any
No,
black
nah.
people? No. So what we talking about?
Why they destroy that shit like that?
Look, that's the look, man.
Lord.
Kanye got them going crazy, man. But look, we gonna get up out of here. We gotta go.
Yes.
I got food out there getting cold. It's the HasBeens Podcast. Jarvis, appreciate you coming through. But I gotta say one thing, because we got something coming. Balling is coming, man. I'm finna get to shooting, man. Balling is gonna be a regular series, man, where I go out on the road. I tap in with people doing dope shits in sports and in culture, man. And I'm gonna take a day in the life of whatever they do. And then I'm going to take on whatever challenges they face. So in this case, man, he a trainer, man, and it's a gym, so I'm finna go in there and he going to put me through the ringer, and we going to see, man, how skilled Cam really is, man, because people been talking shit. I've been in the gym.
Don't do it, bro.
Cam gonna
What?
go in there and get
Gas.
Man.
what? He
That's
gonna
the
die
beauty
now.
of it.
Yeah,
But guess one thing about me, I'm one of the hardest working motherfuckers people gonna know. So I'm not gonna go on especially on my own shit, and continuously look bad. So you think them hours I'm putting in the gym my own time, they gonna start paying off, man, and we gonna start.
It's a difference now. But hey,
We gonna see. I'm
looking
sure I'm
forward
gonna
to it,
struggle.
bro. I'm looking forward to.
I'm gonna struggle probably, but I'm gonna show people. And they gonna be like, okay, that motherfucker a little athletic too. You know what I mean?
Lord, I can't wait. Can't wait.
We gonna
You
pick up
coming
the
with me,
basketball.
shit.
I know. Can't wait.
Bowling.
We gonna pick up the basketball and everything.
You see,
yeah.
I
We
come in
can
there.
shoot for the cash. I'm
you
in on
already-
that
He
one.
can shoot a little bit though. He can shoot that
Period.
thing a little bit. You ain't gonna see me putting no bread down on my shooting ability.
Oh, okay.
You know I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna play around,
Y'all
but I ain't-
scared of they? What? Let me
I don't
find- let me
shoot.
find
I don't
out.
shoot,
Let me
man.
find out, man.
I don't shoot, man.
All right,
Well,
hey,
I grew up in run and shoot. Y'all sleep.
But-
I can shoot for the cash if I can't do nothing else. Okay?
Make sure y'all tap in, man, to my dogs. 24 Fitness, Smooth Skills, man. Smooth 24. Tap in with my dog. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Like I said, we just had to play brand new today, man. We all know what you got going on, man. We all support it, man. We love what you're doing, especially in your community. So we gonna keep supporting it because we need pillars like that in our community. We need media. We need training. We need all type of resources that people can come to and utilize in our community, and have people that look like us in charge of them. So I'm all for and committed to helping anything like that. So we tapped in at the hip with that. Nay, my dog, being in the cut, man, you already know we tapped in every week as well. Y'all get out there, HasBeens Pod, Wild Card Sports, Wild Card TV, subscribe, push the button, man. Tap in with us, man. Till next week, we out.